What's up guys, it's James or Sticky Beats, and I've got another video for you guys because my video got recently uploaded and apparently you guys liked it, hopefully. But anyway, I've got here a little class setup video. So I'm pretty much going to tell you how I set up my classes and how you can set up your classes to best suit your playstyle. So here I've got the steady pace class I like to use. This is pretty much an all-round class. It works in all situations. So if you're just that kind of person, I would suggest using this class. It consists of an Aug with a silencer, CZ with full automatic. Yeah, full automatic. The lethal is Frag, so you can throw it at long range as well, and choose your cooking time. Then a flashbang, Claymore, Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja. This is a really good setup, and I would definitely suggest using this if you're not familiar with many guns, or if you're just not very good with most guns. The AUG can be very flexible, so you can use it at long, medium, and short range. If it's at short, I suggest you hip fire, or you will probably have a bit of a hard time getting that kill that picks you off from your kill streak. And the next I've got the Sharpshooter class. So this class is pretty much for people that love accuracy. I know I'm one of those people. I also love semi-automatic weapons. You can also replace the M14 in this class with a FAL. I prefer the FAL because it has a more frequent kill rate and it's a bit more accurate in my hands. The secondary, I would use a Python with a speed reloader or an ACOG. I choose the ACOG because I think it's pretty accurate and the recoil is manageable. You've also got a Frag, Nova Gas, and a motion sensor. The Nova Gas is pretty much to slow them down, so if you throw it on an objective, you definitely have a tactical advantage there by running in and either hip firing or just picking them off one by one, because it's harder for them to see you, and it gives you a chance to fire your semi-automatic weapon. And here you've got the face camos, so yeah, there you go. That's for Arctic. I would usually use Dutch for this though, because if you're using Ghost, Dutch goes with most of the outfits, as you will probably have noticed. If you just go back a bit, you'll see it goes with most of the outfits. And face paint's something that really matters, because if you stand out, then people will notice, and it's very easy to be noticed in a Call of Duty game. Anyway, the next one I've got is the average engagement class. So this is pretty much the class I use the most, because it's an AK-74U. I use this on shorter maps like Nuketown or firing range, simply because it's got a dual mag and it's a fast firing rate gun that works at medium range and can be effective at long range if you tap it. And face paint is another thing that is important when it comes to this class. But my secondaries are ballistic knives. I've got the Tomahawk, Willie Pete, and a Claymore, and that is because I like to knife when I'm out of ammo, because I can just charge them with Marathon. And the next class I've got is a Russian class. So this consists of an MPL with a grip, mainly because the MPL can be a little bit inaccurate at times, but it has an extremely high firing rate, so it always gets you that kill at close range. The secondary is a CZ with full automatic, Semtex, concussion, motion sensor, hardline, sleight of hand, and hacker. The reason for this is because hacker stops you from dying to claymores when you're rushing around, and hardline because you will probably die a lot if you are not very good at it, so you might as well get your kill streak early before you die one off and get angry. And you don't really need a specific camo when you're rushing. It's not like you're camping, so if you're rushing, they probably won't even have time to look at your face if you've got the advantage on them. And this one is the L9 class, and I call it the bolt action class. Now, the best setup for this, I would suggest, is Ghost, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon. Pretty much because I only think Ghost is good on semi-automatic or sniper classes, and that's what I see is fair. I don't really like it on submachine gun classes because I hate being killed by ghost people when they use it on submachine gun classes. I just think it's stupid that they camp with a submachine gun. But anyway, the second perk I would suggest using is Sleight of Hand, Hardened, and sometimes Scout. It depends on map. If it's a map like Cracked, I would suggest using Scout. But yeah, camos, I would say use Dutch, because Dutch goes with, like I said, most of the Ghost camos. And for the Arctic class, I would put on Smoke. Smoke or Tundra. I don't really think Tundra is very good camo. I prefer Smoke. But yeah, and this is the last class I have. I call it Barrett because it's got the PSG and it's a semi-automatic sniper rifle. And I like that. Make sure you don't attach anything to the PSG if you're going to snipe with it, because you won't get a one-shot kill. And make sure you always have a class that has a lore equipped, and that's pretty much standard. Everyone should have a Law or a Strela just to shoot down air support for your teammates. Now, kill streaks I would go for when playing a team game would be Spy Plane, Blackbird, and probably a Chopper Gunner. So that's only if you can handle a high kill streak. If you cannot handle a high kill streak, I would go with the Spy Plane, Counter Spy Plane, and Napalm Strike. Simply because the Spy Plane helps your team, Counter Spy Plane helps your team as well, and the Napalm Strike can pretty much be dropped on an objective and clear that area. So if you do that and your team is around that area, then they will have support constantly, and that's always a good thing. Now, if you're better than those low kill streaks, you should probably go for like a Spy Plane, Napalm Strike, Blackbird, or a Napalm Strike, Blackbird, Rolling Thunder kind of thing, or Chopper Gunner. If you can actually get these kill streaks without ignoring the objective, then that's good. You'll definitely win a game of Demolition or Domination if you've got these set up and you're actually getting them. But you got to keep in mind that you also need to help your team, and if you're not also helping your team whilst you're getting these kill streaks, then you'll most likely lose even though you get the kill streaks. So thanks Hupit, and make sure you come check out my channel sometime, and if you like this kind of stuff, then I've got a hell of a lot more of it. I will see you later.